Hi, you guys. This is Taya. I'm going to be cooking chicken teriyaki Alfredo with lemon. It's very delicious and it's simple to make. First, you start with chicken wings and you season it with some lemon pepper, garlic pepper seasoning, orange pepper, teriyaki sauce, and only a capful per pan of lemon extract. Now, you can put fresh lemon, but you won't have the measuring cap in order to precisely measure whether you give or take got too much lemon or not, because you don't want too much lemon in there, lemon flavor. You just want a hint of lemon. So that's why it's better to use the lemon extract, so you can just have that measuring cap size to put in an entire pan to mix with the teriyaki sauce. So of course you clean your chicken. So you season it all up and put the oven on 350 for 20 minutes. So we're going to preheat 350, and you got to make it with white rice, because in the end when it's done you're going to be using the Alfredo sauce to pour over the rice. Now, as you're putting your seasoning on your chicken, you only start off with the orange pepper, the garlic pepper, and the lemon pepper. You don't want to put the lemon extract and the teriyaki sauce or the Alfredo sauce yet until it's done. Okay? So of course you start with washing your hands, and then you season your chicken, and you season your chicken with your sections outspread. You don't fold the chicken and then season it. You add a little bit of orange pepper, garlic pepper, a little bit of lemon. And you only want to use a little bit of lemon pepper because you're going to have your lemon extract, okay? And you don't want to overdo the lemon, so you just add a little bit. Rub it in. And so you're going to do all of these the same way. Okay, now that all the chicken is seasoned, we're going to put a little bit of olive oil in the pan. Just for the sake of keeping the chicken juicy. It's going to make its own juice. You don't want to add too much. You don't need to add too much. It's going to make the chicken, it's going to make its own juice. You don't have to put on the rice yet because the chicken is going to take 20 minutes on one side, 20 minutes on the other. And then once you add the Alfredo and the teriyaki sauce and the lemon extract, it's going to take another 15 to 20 minutes in there for the final round. Okay, so now that the oil is all done, you add your chicken. Make sure it's nice and it's okay to be side by side. try to get a big enough pan depending on your chicken size amount. Get a size pan to accommodate that. It is okay for them to be side by side, and let you have it in here, and stick it here in the oven. 20 minutes. Make sure the oven is good and preheated. We'll set that for 20 minutes. And I'll come back to let you know what to do next. Now the timer's going off. Take the chicken out and you turn it over. Make sure you keep a count because you got to make sure everyone is turned over. You don't want to leave neither one unturned. Nice and juicy. That's how you want them, nice and juicy. Okay, now that they're all turned, make sure they're even. Everyone is laying flat. You're going to stick this back in the oven for 20 minutes. And you're not going to make the rice yet until the last 20 minutes, the next 20 minutes. So I've turned this over and you put it in here another 20 minutes. I'll say 15. Put it in there another 15 minutes. And comes out in 15 minutes, that's when you'll put your rice on. And add the sauce, teriyaki sauce, and the lemon extract. Okay, now the chicken is ready to come out for the second time. This is where you're going to pour off the excess juice. You leave a little bit of juice there. Alfredo sauce. So now this is where you take a jar of Alfredo sauce, pour it over the chicken. You're going to use about a jar and a half. It's not going to be quite 2 jars. It'll be about a jar and a half. Make sure all the chicken is good and covered. Because some of this Alfredo sauce, the juices, after it's all done, you're going to use to spread over your rice. That's about a jar and a half. Then you only use about 2 or 3 jerks of the teriyaki sauce. You don't want too much. That's a mistake. Don't think you can add too much. Just about 2 or 3 jerks, about like that. 1 cup lemon extract for the entire pan. Take a fork and just simply move it around. You can even turn them over again if you want to, or you can leave it the way it is. Just make sure it's all mixed in there pretty good. But you can add the Alfredo sauce to your liking. If you want to add both jars, depending on what you see, then you can do that. Okay. You can even add a little bit of basil or cilantro at this point over the chicken. I'm not going to do it this time, but if you choose, you can even add a little bit of basil or cilantro over the chicken, but it only for the final time in the oven. So I know I said 20 minutes for this last round. As I improvised, I did 15 in the middle. It depends on what your chicken is looking like. Okay, if you got big pieces of chicken, you might you can stand to do 20 minutes. But I improvised and did 15, and then I'm going to do another 15 instead of 20, based on the look of my chicken. So this will be the final time. And on that final time, putting it in there for 15 minutes. That'll be the final 15 minutes, and now you can start your rice. The rice I have is going to take 12 minutes. So this final time of the chicken cooking, it'll be come out pretty much the same time. It depends on what kind of rice you have. It might take 20 minutes, but my rice here takes 12. But the water has to boil as well, so it'll make up for it. And so by the time the chicken come out, everything will be ready. And yeah, so we'll see when that final time when it comes out. Okay, now the timer is going off for the chicken. Turn that off and take it out. Beautiful that is. Rice on time. Drain the rice off. And you don't need to add any seasoning to the rice. No seasoning to the rice because your Alfredo sauce will be on there and that's already seasoned enough. You don't need to add any seasoning to the rice. off. And voila. This final result. And take a spoon, a big spoon, pour Alfredo sauce over the rice. Dish and if you want, you can put a little bit more over your chicken. And this is the result. I'm gonna taste it. Mmm, gonna love it. Gonna love it. Mmm, delicious. Until next time, I have another video and recipe. Thank you guys for watching. Leave my comments to see what you think about this recipe and whether you're gonna try it.